Hey y'all. Okay. Come on, thing. I don't know why. There we go. Now it sees it. Oh, there it goes. How are y'all? Okay. All right. I know y'all are not used to seeing me on Monday. I'm good. How are you? But I switched out for my group, so I'm not going live in my group on Mondays anymore. So I thought we'd come on and hang out. See if I can get this up. Yay. Okay. All right. So we're going to be doing the kit I listed on, was it Saturday or Sunday? I don't remember. Oh, whoops. So this kit is actually different than my normal kits. So it's a little bit more, and it's just because it comes with 2 signs. So can you see the 2 signs? It has the deer sign, and it has a welcome. So this one, of course, can take you for a long time. And then this one, of course, is for winter. So they both have the kind of the tan and silver kind of gray look. All right. Then we have brown with the gray and white. And then we have the birch, a big birch this time, and a tan. Yeah, and a silver frame. All right, so let's get these done. And then we'll get started. How are y'all? So I've had a lot of questions about the black and gold Happy New Year's sign and ribbon set. I cannot come up with any more, but I did come up with a new one, and it's going to be blue and gold, and y'all, it's pretty. And we're gonna do it tomorrow. So I can show y'all that tomorrow. And it is also going to have, so that sign and ribbon set is going to have a second sign in it for the rest of the year. And it's really pretty. Let's see, 6. So I think this is 7. Yep. I love the birch ribbon. 8. One more. 9. Okay. So we got our 9. Wait, is this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I knew I was cutting too much. Okay. Almost did. I caught it. Laura said I'm going to do a sale for Christmas. A sale for Christmas? I mean, I'm sure we will this coming weekend. Yeah. No, yes, I have a wreath retreat. I do 2 wreath retreats a year. Right now, that's how many I have been doing. If I see that there's a need for more, then I'll increase it. But right now, I've just been doing the 2. There's one in March, and then we'll probably do another one in September. And it's in Lexington, South Carolina, where I live. It's actually done at my studio. And on Saturday, we come over to the warehouse. So, okay, so I'm just straightening out my second ribbon so I don't have to kind of recut it. There. Still faster than having to do them individually. I don't want to have to do them individually. I'll go ahead and tell you, we cut 9 each of the 30-inch mesh, and then I cut 18 8-inch curls. This one doesn't have a blush tint. It has a tan tint. Okay. It's really perfect for these kinds of projects. Okay. Alrighty. So let's get zoomed in and started. And I will fix my camera. There we go. There. All right. Oh, we do have gift cards. Yes, we do. We do for both the the shop and for the studio. So for the in-person stuff and for the just online stuff. All right. So I'm just going to open these up on the bottom. You haven't done your tree yet? Oh, wow. So we did the tree. I have not finished all my shopping. I have just a little tiny bit left, but I'm almost done. I went and got my gift cards today, and I had to do 2 transactions because apparently you can only get so many gift cards at a time. Have y'all ever heard that? I was like, wow, okay. That's different. Hello. I thought that was kind of different. Huh. You know what? I was watching somebody earlier on Facebook and it was doing that. Try switching over to YouTube and see if it's a little better. Hi. Okay. What's behind me on the stand? The wreath. It's a wreath I did last week in my group. Where's, oh, there it is. It's a grapevine wreath we did. Okay, push that out so I have more room. All right, so we're just gonna tuck the edge under like that. Then we'll just go straight up the middle. Hello, hello. How are you? Okay, so we just take that last little piece and just pull it right in. On the bottom, I was thinking, let's do a curl in this one and a mini bow in the next one. So we'll do a little 8-inch curl with our ribbons. Yeah, I know it. It's terrible, isn't it? We have to change everything because of people with their bad habits. Alright, so let me move these off. So we'll trim this one. Okay. Spread it out. I want my curls to go up top and my tails to come down and kind of spread out like this. Okay, then the next one, I'm going to save these for the top or for something, the bow or whatever. So tuck it under, start straight up the center. So with this one, I don't want to do a curl, I want to do a mini bow. So we're going to do the brown and the gray together. Z put her tree up, but I think she's still kind of working on it. She was kind of struggling with it. She was trying to decide what to do. Okay, so I'm going to cut 5 12-inch pieces for our mini bows. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. There and there. Okay. So remember, with the mini bow, all we do is take it, it's upside down, and I'm just going to overlap it about 1 inch, like that. So when we pinch it together, we're going to have about a 2-inch bow. I'm just going to place it down in here, pull the whole thing out. Put it down at one time. Then we don't have to go back in it. And then we can fluff out our little bow like that. And then we can fix our ruffle. Now if you're like me and you like fluffy ruffles, you just want to pull them together all the way down. That's how we get it to stand up. If you have a small space, don't do that. There. Awesome. Okay. So we'll just keep going around doing this same pattern. I told her no mesh. I'll put mesh on my trees. I don't really like mesh on my trees. I like mesh on wreaths, but not on trees. Let's not knock all of our ribbons over. That would really stink. There we go. Okay. So this one we need a curl, but we're only going to use the silver. We'll put our tans over here. Okay. I love this birch ribbon. Yeah. That's just cut at 30 inches. The curls are at 8 and the ribbons are at 12. Okay. There we go. I'm going to have to move that trash can closer. I'm not aiming very well. All right. So we're going to pull this out. Like that. There we go. Pretty. Okay. Now we can do the silver. And we'll do the mini bow with the silver. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm doing. I tuck it under. What I do is I take the edge and I tuck it under, and then if it frays, it's kind of inside there, so you're not going to see it. Yeah. Trees should not be stressful. Decorating your Christmas tree should never be stressful. It should be fun, not stressful. There we go. Oh, and if you're thinking about coming to the retreat in person, we only have a few tickets left. They're almost gone already. I'll bring a sneak peek of January's kit with me tomorrow. This is the Deco Mesh Ruffle Tool. We sell it right on our website. It's just shop.hardworkingmom.com. Okay, so overlap about an inch, pinch down, put it right in, and grab the whole piece together, doing our little bundles of joy, just mesh joy. See how cute that looks and how it just looks like there's a bow on top? Okay. There we go. Spread it just like this. There. Pretty, pretty, pretty. So you see, this is just kind of tucked underneath. So if it frays, it's not going to be like an obvious big thing. Here's the thing with mesh. Don't lay them down on the ground or on a flat surface for a long time, because these things will kind of bend and dent and whatever. And then it's very hard to reflush fluff mesh. Mesh does not like to refluff. You only want to touch it one time. The more you touch it, the worse it gets. Okay, so try not to touch it a whole bunch. Hang it. You want to hang it. If you need to, if you have a small space, put it on a hanger. Put a hanger up through the back. Put a big plastic bag around it and put it in your closet. Don't stack them on top of each other. It'll ruin them in a hurry. It's surprising how fast that will happen. And it's impossible to get them back out. There we go. Okay. Deco Mesh Ruffle Tool. And it's just on my shop. It's just shop.hardworkingmom.com. There we go. So we just go down like this. There. And then we'll do the silver. Yeah, there is no perfection. Are they good for what? Oh yes, all this stuff can go outside. Absolutely. The only mesh that cannot go outside is the paper mesh, which we don't have any of. And the unwired ribbon, which we also do not have any of. Everything we have can go outside. And our signs as well. They're not going to fade. Okay. And we just take our little pieces, overlap them, in it goes, and then we pull the whole piece out, place it down. See, the tie just goes right in the middle where it was being held. So it fits, but I don't think it's quite as big enough. I was looking at my trash bag. It's kind of keeps wanting to fall in. Okay. It's big enough, it's just not deep enough. There we go. Okay. All right. The ribbons are 12 inches, even the little mini one. Yep. Okay. Mom's had hers removed. Gallbladder. She's had her gallbladder removed. It's not pleasant. She did feel better afterwards though. The mesh are cut at 30 inches, and the curls, these little curls, are 8 inches. So I cut 9 each of each color, and then I cut 9 each of the 8-inch curls. And it took pretty much the entire roll. Well, it did take the entire roll. Yep, she does. She's not feeling very well today, so you probably won't see her. She is not feeling good today. There we go. So cute. I love little mini bows. Oh. Okay. Yeah, nobody tells you how painful things can be, right? There we go. Okay, so this is the one we'll do the mini bow in. down in there. And then just overlap. Just like that. There. See how cute that is? I love mini bows. It's good to only put them in every other on the bottom because they would get squashed if you try to do more than that. That's why we did the curl in one and the mini bow in the other. That way they both have an element, but it won't squash it. Okay. Whoop. All right. There we go. Okay, so straight up the center. All I'm doing is pushing this with my thumb. Like that. Okay, then we'll get curl. Oh no! That's no fun. Working third is not fun at all. Here we go. Okay. There we go. So spread it out again. It also helps it to not fray as much, to kind of spread them out like this and keep them kind of from moving around a lot. There we go. One thing you don't want to do is fuss with your mesh after you get it on. You can fuss with your ribbon, but leave the mesh alone, because the more you touch it, the more it's going to fray. When I first started with mesh, we all did 3 10-inch cuts. You talk about some fray. Whew, it was bad. It was really bad. So you definitely get a lot less fray doing the 30-inch. Yes, I did sell out of the ribbon sets for the black and gold New Year's, but I did come up with a new one, and we're going to do it tomorrow night. So, I wish I had the sign, because it is so pretty. It's so pretty. Wait till you see the set. It's really pretty. So I can't make any more of the black and gold, but we came up with a new one. So just hang tight. So we have something else. There we we go. So on this last one, I have to do, see what happens if you don't fluff it out. You see how they just kind of, they just kind of lay flat. I don't want it to look like that, so that's why I do this. Thank you. People who are perfectionists about their trees, I feel like I'm a perfectionist about my signs. I will stress over my signs, and I want them to look perfect. Okay, so we'll open up the top. Just makes it easier when you're getting ready to put it in. You don't want to have to open it and put it in at the same time. Okay. Y'all, they are all sleeping on that couch back there. It's cute. Yes, I'm going to make some new cardinal signs. I have one made, and I have several others planned. Yes, we do have Easter ribbon. We sure do. We have Easter ribbon, spring ribbon. We have Valentine's and St. Patrick's Day, and spring and summer. We sure do. Now, on the top, I want to do 2 curls in each one. Oh, awesome. Well, we're glad you made it. Okay. So put our 2 curls in, like that. Yep, Bella and Sassy and my dad. Okay. Yeah, we got a whole bunch in, and I listed it Friday and over the weekend. So we got a whole bunch of new stuff in. We got new mesh. We got new ribbons. We got some really pretty mesh for Easter, and yeah, pretty. There. Okay. There it is. Okay. Now let's do those. All right. So I spread out my big ones. All right. You can see where the little curls are. This one is a kit, yes, and it has 2 signs. Is there a ribbon set with the lantern? I am working on that one. I have one, I just have to list it. But yes, there is. There sure is. Oh, and I have some 50-yard rolls for Valentine's to list. I don't get to have that very often. Okay, so in this one, we're just going to do the 1 curl. With the opposite color. Yes, this is the Deco Mesh Ruffle tool. Yep, and it is designed and patented by me. So yes, you can. It's in my shop. Well, it's patent pending. Oh, okay. I'll list it in the morning. Don't look for it tonight, because I'm going to take my dad home. He's really tired. But I will get it listed in the morning. Okay. I knew that seemed wrong. I was grabbing the other side. Okay, here we go. So I do the same thing up top. This is how I get them really fluffy. If you don't want them really fluffy, don't do this. If you do, then you definitely want to do that. Okay. There we go. I'm almost done. Just keep taking a nap.
Took a little nap.
I know, we'll take another one.
Oh, I'm all right.
Okay. Uh-oh. You forgot about the paint glass? Rachel. Okay, so we got that. Put our two little curls in. You can just do it later in the week. There we go. Wait, what are you bringing the milk? Yeah, 30 inches. What are you bringing the milk for? Cowboy cookies. What's a cowboy cookie? Inquiring minds need to know, what's a cowboy cookie? Don't believe I've ever had one of those. Okay. There we go. Wouldn't it be fun if we all lived close to each other? That would be fun. Really? Okay, yeah, just wait, because I'll list it in the morning, and then you'll be able to do all of them at once. I'd say tonight, but I think my dad's kind of tired. It's been a long day around here. We're closing out one of my storage units that I have had for many years and moving it all up into the storage here, because it's just such a pain to go to the storage unit. So we're moving it all here, and it's a mess here. So we've had to like move stuff around all night, and it'll wear you out. I was gonna wait to do it next week, but then the guy who's in the unit next to mine needs to pressure wash the spot he has, and it'll come over into my unit, so I gotta get it all out so it won't get wet. So that kind of changed our plans a little bit. There we go. Okay. Chocolate chips, M&Ms, and oatmeal. Oh, that sounds pretty good. I could eat that. I like all those things. Carson's favorite thing is my granola. And y'all, it takes me hours to make it. But I was thinking about making him some for Christmas because he always wants it and I hardly ever have time to make it. So I think I'm going to make a big old container of it and put it under the tree. He would probably like that better than the other stuff I got him. He's very picky. You'll get to know him. Yes, the blue snips are in. But you better hurry because they're almost gone. I'm going to have to order them again. I mean, those things fly off the shelf because they're so good. Dixie had that stomach bug over the weekend. No? When was it? It was last week, like last Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember. One of those days. She was pretty sick. Definitely some things going around. Always things going around this time of year, though. There. At least that's what it seems like. I know. I have never had, well, knock on wood, I've never had one break. We used to do a bunch of cooking at Christmas too, but now, I don't know. I'm so tired, I don't really want to do. Now, I do make, okay, so here. What is your tradition for eating like Christmas Day and Christmas Eve? So, on Christmas Eve, we usually eat lasagna. And on Christmas Day, we have a breakfast strata. And the funniest thing is my husband calls it Erica strata. Don't know why. Because, you know, the strata thing. But it's funny. But it's really good. And that usually fills us up for the majority of the day. So what do you do? I love the smell of gingerbread too. We used to bake cookies and all that. And the kids aren't really interested anymore. So I quit doing that because then it was just me doing it by myself. That wasn't nearly as much fun. So now I just go and buy them because they're not going to help. And I don't want to do it by myself. So there. Ooh, pretty. Okay. Oh, Chinese food. Prime rib. Oh, That's a really good tradition. I like that one. I like that one. Yep, that's a good one. I like that. This is the Deco Mesh Ruffle Tool, and you can find it in my store. It's just shop hardworkingmom.com. It's also, there's a shop on my Facebook page as well. You can find it there as well. Okay. Christmas Eve junk food, chips. Yeah, we do some of that too. We have like cheese and crackers and stuff like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm, for sure. Ooh, Yorkshire pudding with prime rib. That sounds pretty good to me. Ooh. What's even better is it's at your daughter's and you don't have to do the cooking, right? Because that's the best. That would be my favorite. Well, my brother's coming that Monday, so then I'm going to have to come up with something else. Oh, I love tamales. My sister-in-law makes those. They're really yummy. Very yummy. I love anything that's like Mexican style or spicy. I like spicy. Not one chip challenge spicy, but you know, like regular spicy. Ooh, this is pretty. There we go. Okay. No. Prime rib does sound yummy. Ooh, seafood gumbo. Yum. I like that too. All these sound so good. There we go. Okay. You've never had tamales? What? Wow. You're missing out. They're yummy. Yummy, yummy. All right, here we go. So on this last one, we'll have to do both sides. Hey, Cece, how you feeling? Oh, steak and lobster, you go, girl. That's awesome. That's my kind of meal. It's even better if somebody else cooks it. Yep. We missed you on the call today, Cece. There we go. And this side. See, what I like about this is that even though it has silver on it, and it's silver gray, this is the kind of wreath that you could keep up a big chunk of the year because they're neutral colors, they're pretty, they work really well together, and they're neutrals. I knew that looked funny. There we go. There. Perfect. Ah, how pretty is that? That's so pretty. Now look. You see how this kind of brings out that brown? See that? I feel like this is far away. And then look at this one. So this one's just a welcome, right? So this could go for a long time. So you could keep this one up for winter and then flip it over to do the welcome for a while. Okay, so all I'm doing is kind of making sure I've got it kind of back to back. And then I'll just punch a hole there. Go ahead and put these two together. I did come up with an idea how to do two signs on, or a double-sided on one sign. So I've got to work with my sign equipment and see if it'll work out, but I think it will. So then you won't have to have two signs. Okay. There we go. All right, just like this. Oops. All right. So just twist it like that. All right, and then we'll do the bottom. Okay. Lee's supposed to be sending me the new Easy Bow Maker that has the, hey there, that has the travel bag case with it. How are you doing? Okay. All right. So you can see there's one on one side, one on the other side. So it's pretty easy to flip them in these. Okay. So see, all we do is take our wire, load it into the weaving needle, and then we just push right down right through the mesh. See, there it is. See how easy that is to do? And then you want to tie it around the frame. See, that's where I do it. I do think it is a little easier if you just kind of flip it over, because it's easier to see where you're going and to tie it. Okay. Got the snifflies.
A little bit.
A little bit. All right, so same thing. Just take our little weaving needle. There it is. It's not going to hurt this mesh at all, okay? The mesh already has holes in it. So remember, you don't want to do it really tight. For one, you won't be able to flip your sign. And for two, it's just difficult to deal with if it's really tight. So you want a little bit of looseness in it. Very easy to tighten. It's very difficult to loosen. All right, so there we go. Let's get our ribbon straight. We always just have to work on it a tiny bit here. There. All right, now, hello winter. I'm sick of that sign. So let's flip it over. And there's the welcome. See how easy that is? Then all you have to do is just kind of pull your ribbons out. And it's done. Ha ha! How cute. Isn't that cute? Alright, so let's make our bow and then I'll hold them both up. Okay. That, you see that red right there? That's from all the red velvet bows I've had to do. Holy cow, the number of red velvet bows. Well, they're not used to me being live on Monday either. All right, here we go. All right, so let's move y'all back a little bit. I'm going to start with this on the bottom because there are no rules. Let's do like 12-inch tail. Ooh, cool. Okay, so 6-inch right there. Six. Oh, very cool. Ooh, I love potatoes. Roast beef and potatoes, yummy. And Yorkshire pudding. Gonna have to try that now. Okay. There we go. Got our 3 loops. Okay. Okay, so let's do brown next. Okay, so this is about 8-inch tail. Okay. Okay. Do one of this one. Okay. And then we'll come in with this pretty birch. Okay. So about 8-inch tail. And we're gonna go a little smaller, so about 5 inches. Is that right? Yep. Okay. A little bit bigger, there we go. Did I tell y'all that the new Easy Bow Maker is purple? It's purple. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to bring one piece of this back. Okay. Now, going to take this, put that in, and we're going to take one more of these. We don't need this much, but about that much. Put that in. So we're just giving it extra tails, and all that's going to do is make it look larger than it is. And it's already a pretty large bow, so. Okay. So get our zip tie under there. Pull it out. Get a little pipe cleaner. Now I have this piece in case I need to cover it. Alright, so you can see there where a little indentation is. So hold one side, pull it around. Just kind of making sure. I knew that looked too big. There we go. Better. Alright. Push that down. Alright. Pull it really tight. So you see how you can kind of see that zip tie? So we can take our little piece that's left over. Just cut a piece of it off. You don't need a big piece. Fold it over. Tie it around. Just like that. Trim that off. Alright, now we can fluff. Okay, so I like to hold it by these three pieces. And we're just going to twist and pull. Get all those pieces in place. Make sure our tails are out front. And I do one side and then go to the other side. Especially if you haven't been doing bows for long, do yourself a favor and only do one side at a time. Otherwise it gets really hard to remember. I'm still planning on doing a snowman. I know we haven't done that yet, but I was just going to get past Christmas and then we will do our snowman. I have a couple different snowmen I want to try out. There. See how pretty? Look at that. That's a pretty bow. Okay. Then I can snip off the zip tie in the back. Okay. Run hands under our little tails. You see how having those extra tails just gives it kind of a like a larger look? You see how you have those extra tails and then it just kind of gives it a little bit more, makes it a little bit bigger. And all you did was add a little bit of tails. Okay, so let's pull y'all up. Okay, and pull you up. Hey there. All right, and then we can look at both of them. All right, there we go. Show you all that. See how pretty that is? See the welcome one? And then the bow. See the bow? See all those pretty tails? Seeing that pretty? So then if we wanted to look at the deer, there we go. There's the deer. Just like that. See? That's pretty. All right, fun, fun. So tomorrow we will be doing another New Year's. So I came up with another New Year's because that first one we did just went too fast. How are you? Okay. All right. So tomorrow we'll go on at our normal time. I think we're going to do I don't know if we're going to do our bow early and then do the wreath, or if we're going to do our bow after we do the wreath. But either way, we're definitely going to do our Bow Tuesday thing. So, all right. Okay, y'all have a great night. Thank you. I hope y'all have an awesome night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow night.